I rise above, life falls below, river flows.
Run with the river, it flows to the whole. The collective is twined into the current of our city. True social justice never was delivered through uproar alone. It's carried by a deeper magic. Post-war, we elected connection, crafting equality into the mortar of our new world. Affordable housing for all, union, knowing we are stronger together. Now we dare to make beauty and reconciliation out of brutality. Co-created art, beating in the heart of our city, globe-reaching, with the people at its core. Consistently, we choose to reach out our hands and take another's before we rise.
Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a place where creation is constant, where there's courage and space to transcend and to test, space to practice and hone, space to challenge, where radical movement is grown. Weaving ribbons to watches, then the sewing machine came, then mass-produced bikes, cars, jet engine fame. Notice bold city planning that birthed post-war success, built to last and to show architectural prowess. And since this type of freedom was truly hard fought, don't be forced into shapes that constrict or contort. Go be fierce, unique, but maneuver in peace. 'Cause tranquility leads to creative release.
We'll live and reign in these towns, but there's no time to queue up for a moment of clarity in the front line. We face our fears with bravery, bathing in the basin of our daydreams, seeing the stands, the stage, the fans, the stadiums. Youthfulness is the two-tone movement tackling the tapestry of terrible schemes. The enemy's songs are social commentary, Pastor's rhythmic raps reporting on the realities of feeling trapped. But we've used the pain as art to paint, evading the remarks to blame. We are our voices, voicing our voids, parkouring over walls of hardship. Youthfulness is liberation, invoking imagination to defy limitations. Youthfulness is the aging body continuing to carry a curious soul. Youthfulness is the glint in a young person's eyes after they've discovered their potential. Who says we cannot be young forever, floating feathers from the city of hidden champions that's been holding treasure?
The spirit of the people aided every step which paved the way to make this city a great city. Footprints of feet that had journeyed from different lands placed their delicate soles on the warm, weary ground that had been tormented by the horrors of war. Standing shoulder to shoulder with local citizens, hands from different races, religions, placed their palms in position to uplift and contribute to the city's economic prosperity, enriching and diversifying. Now, it is your turn to write a new chapter that the next generation of Cov kids can benefit from. Power has always been in the people, so I need you to be watchful of what you're putting your energy on. The issues in our city will never be resolved by passive attempts. The energy you need may lie behind closed doors. Open the doors and you will feel its power, and that power is the people.
Let me now tell you about a city that arose from a cataclysmic equation, led by a visionary class intent and hell-bent on altering the narrative to one that spoke of equality and democracy. A reformed, replenished, world-class contemporary city, shining like a lighthouse, lighting the global canvas for the enlightened to see and to follow. When you feel like stopping, know that your city persisted. When you feel alone, know that those who have come before you are cheering you on. They walked so you can run, and you will run so that those after you will be able to fly. Like birds of peace, who will then scatter seeds of redemption and resilience across the city streets.